Hello everyone, my name is Blue Raven 666 and welcome to day 15 of my Halloween special. Yes, I'm trying to catch up from falling behind because this procrastinating YouTuber was procrastinating. Today I will be telling you a story about an experience I had back when I was still living with my roommates. For the record, the things that happened to me still can't be explained logically, other than it was a ghost. Let me just set the scene so you guys can get some context here. Around 3 years ago or so, I moved into a house with some friends of mine. This house was old. Like, really old. It was built in the early 1900s. I think they told me it was built around 1910 or 1920. So, over 100 years old. It was a 4 bedroom, 1 bath house. Yeah, that experience is a story for another time, and I had taken over one of the bedrooms that was on the second floor. We were all still working on unpacking and settling in when I hear a knock at my door. I figured it was one of my roommates coming to check in on me and see how I was doing. I tell them to come in, and I get no response. But I distinctly remember hearing a light knock at my door. But I figured I was just hearing things or that I accidentally nudged something against the door, causing the knocking sound because god damn, the room was tiny. So I went back to unpacking. A few seconds later, I hear it again. Again, I think it's one of my roommates, so I tell them to come in. Nothing. I say it again a little bit louder, thinking maybe they were there, but they hadn't heard me. And nothing. I know what I heard. I know someone knocked at my door. So I stop unpacking whatever box I was working on at the time, get up, and open the door. No one was there. Needless to say, I was slightly freaked out, but then I noted that my bedroom was wedged between two other bedrooms, both with people also working on unpacking and settling in. So I thought maybe the knocking I heard was one of my friends knocking something against their wall, so I shrug it off and go back to unpacking. Again, about a minute later. This time, though, I was aware. This was a deliberate knocking at my door. So I think maybe one of my roommates was trying to mess with me. We're good friends and we do have a tendency to pick on each other from time to time. So I open my door to try to confront them. Nobody's there. I peek into the bedroom to my left. Nobody was there. I peek into the bedroom to my right. Nobody was there. So I'm kind of freaked out at this point. Let me remind you that this house is like 100 years old. The walls are thin as hell. The floors are creaky. Heck, I could hear some of my roommates talking in the living room downstairs. If they were to have done a ding-dong ditch on me, I would have heard everything. Them coming up the steps, them walking up to my door, and then taking off after knocking. But I didn't. So, I decided to leave my bedroom door open and try to go back to unpacking. I didn't even need to look. Nobody was there. So I go downstairs to where all four of my other roommates are gathered in the living room and asked if any of them were knocking at my door. They all say no. That's strange, I told them, because I swear I heard someone knocking at my door just now. My friend Ben gives me a serious look and he tells me, "Dude, you know what happened in that bedroom, right?" "No, why?" "My grandfather died in that room a few years ago." The silence that followed that statement was deafening. I see. That explains that a bit then. What we figured was that the knocking was his grandfather's spirit welcoming me into the home. Maybe he was trying to say that my room used to be his room and that I should take care of it. Which, if that's the case, I didn't. I was terrible. I was a terrible roommate. But let me know your thoughts on what you think it was. This is the only thing close to a ghost experience that I can remember happening to me, so I've really got nothing else to compare it to, and nothing else happened after that. Anyways, my name is Blue Raven 666, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.